What does it mean to live a spiritual life? We are going to be walking in a nature reserve on one of my favorite trails. So now it's time to show you guys the beauty of the trail in front of me. By the way, I hope you guys are all having an amazing and wonderful and magical day. Oh, you guys, morning light. Look at that gorgeousness. Oh, the light of the sun. It does remind me of divine light. You know, the light of a higher power. It does, you know, and everybody who dies, you know, are, look at that, are near-death experiencers. They all talk about the light. They all are like, talk about how they were greeted by a light, and the light was like the most incredible thing ever. The most warm and wonderful light, unlike anything that we could ever imagine. We're each here kind of walking a different spiritual path, and every spiritual path is sacred. Every spiritual path is. When I think of like, what does it mean to live a spiritual life? The thing that I think of first is the way that we treat other people. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like, people are wanting to almost like flaunt their spirituality a bit more. It's become kind of popular, which is kind of cool. But it can also be kind of confusing because you can think, well, you know, that person's wearing a Good Vibes t-shirt and a crystal bracelet. You want to see the little stream that's running through? I love seeing the autumn leaves in the stream. That's very pretty. Oh, just saw a little fish or something in there. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, so don't get confused though by like a person's bracelet and their t-shirts and their hashtag, because it can be confusing. And I think if you're looking for, is this person, you know, truly on the spiritual path at this time, the number one thing to observe is, how do they treat other people? Oh my goodness! I look at how they treat other people. Usually they treat others with a great deal of kindness. No matter how others are acting around them, they tend to act with integrity, and they tend to do their best to bring love and understanding to any situation. You'll literally see it like when you're watching people. Oh, a deer. I don't know if you caught that. You guys, actually, I actually had the funniest experience when I was coming to the trail, which is I actually saw a squirrel fall out of the tree. It almost fell right onto me. But I didn't get it on video because I didn't have the camera on yet. Even if it's like stressful and you're like in line at the bank or something like that and everybody's huffing and puffing, they'll still take that moment to ask the attendant, you know, oh, are you doing okay? Like, with all of this busyness here at the bank today, doing your best to bring love and kindness to every situation. The next thing that I think of when it comes to living a spiritual life, I guess, is the person's relationship to themselves. Those who are genuinely seeking growth and evolution for their soul, they tend to be very honest with themselves. They tend to be able to, I guess, know their strengths and talents and acknowledge the gifts of their soul, or at least be seeking to cultivate the gifts of their soul. They also know like where it is that they might benefit from growth and learning. And they're very honest with themselves and honest with others. Ooh, look, we're gonna do this little boardwalk thing. Okay. All right, here we go. Speaking of growth, that's actually a really important thing. They tend to grow and change a lot, and that can be a really good thing, because once they learn a lesson of the soul, they change the way they live their life. Some people know all the right things to say. They've read all the books. When I'm looking at, is this person living a spiritual life, I look at, do they live the wisdom? Do they live the wisdom that they learn? Or are they walking the talk? Or here we go again. Are they Are they walking the talk, or are they just talking the talk, you know? Another thing that you'll usually see in someone who's living a spiritual life, a sense of purpose. You feel that they're here for a reason, and their life is very purpose driven. There are many purposes, but there's a purpose at this moment. That could be being a mother and raising your kids with as much love and care, or it could be that you're a scientist and you're researching something that can change other people's lives. It could be that you feel your purpose right now is to be the best friend possible to someone who can really benefit them, and if they don't have it, they're searching for it. How can I find a purpose that makes a difference in this world? He's asking, what is the meaning of this? What is the higher meaning of this circumstance? There are many ways to search for, and there are many ways to find meaning. Meaning in the beauty of nature, in the world around me. There's always that quest for those who are walking the spiritual path. There's always that knowing that as much as we know, there's more to learn. Oh, there are many mysteries. There are many mysteries in the universe, and there's always more to learn. Oh, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching today's walk and talk and joining me on this forest adventure. If you liked this, please subscribe and comment letting me know. Have a wonderful day. Bye.